and chosen family matter more than shared blood. I lost my biological father when I was still an infant, so I have no memories of him at all. Growing up, I heard stories from my mother and older siblings, but stories never felt the same as actually knowing someone. For a large part of my childhood, there simply wasn't a father figure in my daily life. That changed when I was around 12, when my mother married Mark. From the beginning, he stepped into a parental role for me in ways that felt natural and steady, even though my older sister never fully accepted him and only tolerated his presence. That difference in how we related to Mark slowly drove a wedge between my sister and me. She carried a lot of anger about what she saw as me replacing our biological father, and she often made comments that left me feeling guilty for getting close to Mark. She accused me of being disloyal and disrespectful, as if caring about the man who was actually there for me meant I was betraying someone I never had the chance to know. Over time, the tension became exhausting, though things cooled down a bit once she moved away for school. Recently, while looking through old photo albums with my mum, I noticed pictures of my biological father taking my siblings on small amusement park trips years before he passed away. I mentioned this to Mark in passing and asked if we could do something similar, partly because I wanted the shared experience and partly because I wanted memories of my own. He happily agreed, and we spent a weekend at a new park that had only opened recently. I had a genuinely great time, took photos, and shared a few online without thinking much of it. That's when my sister exploded. She accused me of copying something sacred and claimed I was dishonoring our biological father by doing a similar activity with Mark. The argument escalated quickly, with her saying I was a terrible daughter for replacing him. After years of biting my tongue, I finally snapped and told her that, for me, Mark is my dad in every way that matters, and that if she couldn't accept that truth, then maybe she didn't get to define herself as my sister either. Now she's gone to our other sibling, and I'm being pressured to apologize to keep the peace. But I'm tired of feeling ashamed for loving the man who actually raised me and showed up in my life. I didn't choose to lose my biological father, and I don't think it's wrong to acknowledge who filled that role for me when I needed it most.